The federally endangered Houston toad lives in 3 central TxDOT districts. When road construction projects are underway in those areas, specially designed toad exclusion fences are used as part of the effort to make sure the Houston toad can't enter those work zones. Researchers with Texas AgriLife Research and Texas A&M Transportation Institute developed unique ways to study the fencing system.
The project was the assessment of our AREF, or Amphibian and Reptile Exclusion Fence. TxDOT had started some years ago with what we called Toad Exclusion Fence, TEF, but in this project and in the evolution, we've expanded it to be focused not just on Houston toads. It's been expanded now for statewide use, including development of a specification of this Amphibian Reptile Exclusion Fence.
We're testing 3 different types of fences, including the TxDOT Amphibian and Reptile Exclusion Fence, as well as 2 commercially available fences. And so we built this arena with several different configurations of these 3 types of fencing. We have some barrier kind of configurations to see if the toads can escape out of a barrier configuration, and we have jump out configurations in which the toads are supposed to be able to escape. In the field, this would mean that the barrier would be around a construction zone, so toads could not actually get into those construction zones. And if they were in the construction zone, we'd want the jump out configuration to allow them to escape.
Our expertise is in materials. You know, we traditionally test materials for erosion and sediment control, and so with our expertise in installing materials, that's what we did for this project. We were responsible for installing, maintaining, and then removing the materials once the study was finished.
We decided to use the Gulf Coast toad as a proxy species so that we would not be handling Houston toads. So we used the proxy species, a very common species called the Gulf Coast toad, Ancilius nebulifer. And we collected a bunch of them and ran about 10 cohorts of 18 toads. And they experienced each of the 6 different configurations. So 3 fences, barrier, and jump out, so that's 6 configurations.
The concept is to exclude Houston toads from construction areas. So we go in, we survey ahead of time, we put down this barrier, the exclusion fence, and then it's a safe work zone without having to constantly monitor and pay attention to the Houston toads.
Our results are not final, but we've found so far that the TxDOT Amphibian and Reptile Exclusion Fence was designed appropriately. It does exclude toads, and it works as a barrier.
The benefit that this project does is it's validated what was a TxDOT method. It's compared it to some of the other commercially available products and shown its effectiveness both in excluding snakes and toads from construction areas, as well as some cost-effective benefits.
For more information and to find the publications for this project, please visit the TxDOT Research Library at the link shown below.